Hi, good morning everybody.
Or evening, depending on what time it is wherever you are.
This is true, morning for us.
In Seattle, it's perpetual evening because it's always gray.
I don't know, it seems like a nice day today.
Gray is the color of an Airstream, so that's okay. We're camouflaged now. See? Can't see us, can't see the Airstream. All right, today we are gonna try to gut some more of the bathroom and...
Don't you notice anything differently about me?
Oh, yeah, Lynn shaved his beard a little bit.
A little lot.
A lot. It took off like 3 inches.
Yeah, it took off like 3 or 4 inches. I did it for you, baby.
You're so sweet. We're taking his beard to the dump. Actually, we're gonna make pillowcases out of it. I mean pillows. We're gonna stuff pillows for the Airstream with Lynn's beard.
You know, true story, in Afghanistan, in some places in Iraq, a lot of times we'd come into these houses or compounds and you would see where they had like old beard hair or like head hair, but you could tell the difference between the two, like shoved in the cracks, into the cracks of the house. Stuff. It was weird.
They use beards as insulation?
I don't know if that's what it was.
Green insulation via human hair. We have to think about this one. We were gonna go with spray foam, but can you grow enough of this for the whole trailer?
I see us visiting a lot of barbershops and hair salons.
Yeah, please. And we're gonna give Lynn a lot of growth hormone.
Honey.
We wouldn't do that. I don't even eat food that's been given growth hormone, so. Lynn, in his ever organizational prowess, is going to show all of us non-organizationally minded people how to save the inside measurements and whatnot so that we have a template to build on. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of the things that I'm trying to achieve here is I like to have things in my hands, and so what would be ideal is, my initial intention was I was going to save all these face frames for the cabinetry that I intend to build for the Airstream. I don't plan on reusing this for a lot of different reasons. I just want to have the dimensions though because it worked for the Airstream.
And we just don't have any more room to keep all the stuff we've been taking out, so we have to get rid of it. It's got to go to the dump. We don't want to lose the measurements. Right.
So what we're getting ready to do is I'm going to show Allie our little system that we're going to make for making a quick sketch, getting the measurements down, but then I'm going to also take a photo overhead of all the stuff. That way I can later cut it out and I have something to look at, and I'm going to overlay the measurements on that. So then as I'm getting ready to build the cabinetry, I have really good, super accurate measurements. You know, most guys who are good word workers. Hey, Chaka.
We're taking Chaka to the dump too, so we're going to measure her as well.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Right? You going to help mom and dad? You going to help us out? Huh?
You going to take measurements?
You going to take
You
some
don't have a
measurements?
thumb. You don't have a thumb. I don't know how you're going to do that.
Does a lot of things without the thumbs.
But no, there's people out there that like make cabinets professionally, or those who do weekend warriors or whatever that are just really good carpenters. I don't make cabinetry that often, so I want to make sure I have all the information I could possibly need.
I will say though, the Airstream videos that I've watched have suggested that keeping measurements is important, and that a lot of people wish they had done that in the beginning instead of just started with a blank slate, because even though I don't know enough to even know what would make things harder, that does seem to make sense. So unless you're a total professional, you know all this stuff already because you do it all the time, save the measurements. That's the one thing I see over and over and over again in Airstream videos. Save the measurements when you gut.
So it doesn't have to be like super artistic, but basically you just want to recreate the like basic shape. Is this right here? And then this is 4 drawers as well, but that last one is like wider, right? So last one is like this. And then these are like split down the middle like that. And then you have 3 there. right? Does that
Got
make
it.
sense?
Yep.
Okay. So 47 and 7/8, 25 and 5/16. We're gonna go 22 and a quarter. This is 10 and 3/4 again. So let's go 73 and a quarter.
I asked Lynn if that could cut my finger off, and he said yes.